And talking about alcohol disorders, Dr. Joseph, we know that there are certain regions in this country where the use or the abuse of alcohol is higher, particularly among young men. What's the link between this and mental health disorders?
Yeah, we find close to 80% or even more of people who have alcohol and substance-related use disorders, they primarily have a primary mental health condition, to mean that they either are depressed and they use alcohol to cope, they might have anxiety disorders, they might have a primary psychotic illness, they might have bipolar mood disorder. So most people with a mental health issue, especially when you compare alcohol use and substance use disorders, they primarily might have a primary mental illness.
Yeah.
And when it comes to men, we find that they end up using alcohol to cope, and that's why we find that close to 10 out of every 11 people, 10 men are the ones who are taking alcohol problematically.
I don't want to spend too much time on alcohol, Dr. Joseph, but talking about substance abuse, when we talk about, for instance, alcohol and the fact that people, drink it socially, in a case where there's a mental issue, perhaps a man is suffering or silently, coping with issues. When they take this alcohol, for instance, what would be the manifestation of this alcohol in terms of people drink for enjoyment? So in such a scenario, somebody who perhaps has an underlying issue, what would the alcohol do to them, and how would they then react when they get intoxicated? Yeah,
so actually majority of people who use alcohol, they use it socially. So a very small percentage use it to cope, to a point that it's a disorder. And most of them will first of all present with physical manifestations, which means that alcohol is known and substances are known to cause injury to most organs of your body. So they will present with malaise, problems with nausea, vomiting, reduced appetite, but also they will present to our facilities being labeled as drunkards or what people will call walevi.
Yeah.
But in short, they are not having primarily an alcohol use disorder, but they are coping. Some will present intoxicated, meaning that they will present to a hospital under the influence. Some will present in a withdrawal phase, meaning that they have gotten to a point when they have to drink alcohol so that it can reduce the physical symptoms that comes out of when you're trying to withdraw from it. So they will present with convulsions and all those things.